Hello Internet Allies, how are you doing? So, any regrets? Do I have any regrets? I do and I don't, okay? So let me explain. I kind of feel like with anything I say regret, I feel like I usually learn from. So I can't really truly say I completely regret anything. However, there are a few things in my life that I must say I do regret, and I do wish that things were different and stuff like that, if that makes sense. And I feel like if I didn't do things to cause these regrets, then my life would be a lot different. So yeah, here we go. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of my biggest regrets anyway. So here we go. Normally I like to be upbeat and optimistic, but yeah, there are some things in my life that I do genuinely regret. And the first one is the fact that when I was about 11, 12, I had ice skating lessons. Now, I don't regret doing the ice skating lessons, I just regret giving it up. This was around about when I was just starting high school, and I found it really hard to fit in, found it really hard to basically meet the standards and meet the expectations of me at high school. And in a way, ice skating was a little bit of an escape from that as well. I think it was also around the time when literally the first ever season of the show Dancing on Ice started here in the UK. And I think that did get a lot of people into ice skating. I started ice skating literally just before that first season aired. But yeah, I just regret giving it up because now I'm grown up and I kind of see all these professional ice skaters and everything. Some of them can do really amazing things, and also, it's a great way to get in shape as well. Some of the ice skaters you see are just in absolutely immaculate shape as well. There's a contestant on the American Drag Race this season, Denali, as well, who I really admire, because if you see some of his ice skating videos on YouTube, they are just absolutely amazing. It's like a God-given talent. I'm really annoyed at the show for overlooking Denali on Drag Race, but there you go. I feel like my life would have been a lot different if I had pursued ice skating a bit more. I could have been in better shape. I could have, been a great way to meet people. Who knows? I could have been a professional figure skater. Who knows? I don't really know, but yeah, that's kind of one thing I do regret giving up. Okay, so fast forwarding a few years down the line, I went on a college trip to Rome, and during that trip, I met a lot of nice people that were on different college courses to me, and some of them were genuinely friendly towards me, and I feel like I didn't notice it at the time, but I feel like some of them genuinely wanted to be my friends. And I feel like some of those people were a lot nicer than some of the people at college I was actually hanging out with at the time. People do drift apart and whatnot, unfortunately, and people do lose contact with each other. But out of everybody that I've kind of ever got to know or be friends with, I feel like those are the people that I kind of regret the most letting go, in a way, because I feel like we could have been really good friends if I had noticed it. So I mean, I take complete responsibility for that. I feel like I was going through a lot of mental struggles at the time as well, and kind of learning a lot about social anxiety at the time. I was kind of really finding it hard to read social cues, whether or not they actually wanted me to hang out with them or turn up or just meet up with them. I feel like, yeah, I really should have just sort of hung out with them a lot more than I did, and I really genuinely regret that. So the final thing I regret, so this isn't necessarily me bragging about me being too nice or anything like that, but I feel like in the past maybe I haven't asserted myself or stood up for myself as much as I should have, and sometimes I might let people walk all over me or give people more chances than they really deserve. This kind of applies to when I let people cross my boundaries time and time again, rather than saying, actually, it's not okay for you to talk to me like this, it's not okay for you to treat me like this. you know, I expect better, I deserve better. I think that's kind of like the attitude I am kind of carrying towards people in the future as well. Like, you know, I don't want to let people like walk all over me or treat me like garbage, basically. I shouldn't let people cross my boundaries. I shouldn't lower my standards for other people as well. You know, so I shouldn't let them, you know, be overly negative or critical towards me. I shouldn't let them ghost me. You know, all these like toxic behaviours which can be very damaging to my physical and mental health, and you know, sort of giving people more chances than they deserve. You know, thinking, oh right, okay, well maybe they'll be different this time around, maybe things will play out differently, but no, like they do end up like disappointing me time and time again, and they don't change their behaviours even when I have sort of made those boundaries clear, which is really frustrating. And also there's like the kind of like little things, I guess, sort of, such as, you know, there might have been like stuff on social media, Twitter especially, that I kind of regret posting about, you know, whether or not like that was when I was first starting off making YouTube videos, kind of like begging for subscribers or whatever. Making mistakes is a part of life, you know, like I don't think anybody gets by without making at least a few mistakes in life. But I think as long as you learn from them, I don't think you can really say you totally regret them. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know down in the comments if you have any big regrets in life. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, keep smiling. Bye bye!